The 2-year rule when it comes to being applied and approved for a mortgage. This is how that works. Whether you are self-employed or a W-2 employee, the bank is going to want to see 2 years of consistent income from that particular source of income. That does not mean that you have to stay at the same job necessarily. I don't want anybody to stay at a job that they despise. As long as you're in the same industry as a W-2 employee, it is perfectly fine to have switched jobs. Maybe you switch jobs for, better pay, benefits, whatever, some kind of situation closer to your house, something like that, right? As long as you can justify the reason why you switched the job, the bank is going to be fine with it, especially more so if it is in the same industry. When it comes to self-employment, you want to have filed your self-employed taxes for at least 2 years. Now, that doesn't mean that you had to be fully 100% self-employed for 2 years. It just means that you had to have filed qualifying income under your business, even if it was, say, on the side of a W-2 job. For example, I first became fully self-employed in 2021. So prior to that, I was still claiming my small business income as well as my W-2 employment. So because I had the self-employed income being filed for at least 2 years, once that 2-year mark was made, I was able to apply for a mortgage using that self-employed income for additional purchases beyond my first property. So that's basically the rule of 2 years. My follow-up advice to you regarding this is to make sure that you always have on hand your personal access to the copies of your financial portfolio and statement, your taxes, your profit and loss statement. You want to be able to have easy access to it. Don't let it just sit with your accountant or CPA. Make sure that you can also access those documents so that if you need it, if your accountant happens to be busy, because a lot of them are, you can easily access it when you need it for financing purposes. For more information or guidance, regardless of your employment situation, send me a text message and we'll schedule a consultation.